One of the most surprising things about tea is this: green tea, black tea, white tea, oolong tea, yellow tea, Pu-erh tea. They all come from the same plant. The first time many people hear that, they're convinced there must be some mistake. Surely black tea and green tea come from different plants. Surely Pu-erh and white tea have little in common. But they do. Every true tea originates from a single species, Camellia sinensis. Welcome back to TeaMinded. I'm glad you're here. Today we're exploring one of the most important concepts in tea, the 6 types of tea. Understanding these 6 categories provides a foundation for nearly everything else in tea culture. And once you understand them, the world of tea becomes much easier to navigate. Let's begin with a simple idea. The 6 types of tea are not 6 different plants. They are 6 different expressions of the same leaf. The differences come from craftsmanship, how the leaves are harvested, how they are processed, how much they oxidize, whether they are aged or fermented. These choices transform a single leaf into remarkably different experiences. Let's start with green tea. Green tea is often the first type people encounter. After harvesting, green tea leaves are heated quickly to prevent oxidation. This preserves their fresh character and vibrant color. Depending on the region and processing style, green teas can be grassy, vegetal, sweet, nutty, marine, or richly umami. Japanese sencha, Chinese longjing, gyokuro, matcha. These are all examples of green tea. Green tea is perhaps the closest expression of the fresh leaf itself. Next comes white tea. White tea is often considered the least processed of all teas. The leaves are harvested and then simply withered and dried. Because of this minimal intervention, white teas tend to be delicate and nuanced. Many offer notes of honey, melon, hay, wildflowers, and soft fruit. Popular examples include silver needle and white peony. White tea teaches us that subtlety can be beautiful. Third is yellow tea. Yellow tea is one of the rarest categories. Many tea drinkers go years without encountering it. Yellow tea begins much like green tea, but undergoes an additional step known as sealed yellowing. This process softens some of the grassy characteristics often found in green tea. The result is a smoother, rounder tea with gentle sweetness and complexity. Yellow tea remains primarily a specialty of China and is still relatively difficult to find outside dedicated tea shops. Now we move into one of the most diverse categories, oolong tea. Oolong exists between green tea and black tea. Its oxidation can range from very light to very dark. Because of this, oolong offers perhaps the widest range of flavors in the tea world. Some oolongs are floral and creamy. Others are roasted, mineral, woody, or fruit-forward. Taiwan and China are particularly famous for oolong production. Tieguanyin, Da Hong Pao, Alishan. These teas demonstrate the remarkable diversity possible within a single category. Next comes black tea. In much of the Western world, black tea is what people simply call tea. English breakfast, Assam, Darjeeling, Keemun, Ceylon. These are all black teas. Black tea undergoes full oxidation, creating deeper flavors, darker liquor, and richer aromas. Depending on origin and style, black tea can offer notes of malt, chocolate, dried fruit, honey, spice, and caramel. For many people, black tea serves as the gateway into specialty tea. Finally, we arrive at Pu-erh tea, perhaps the most misunderstood category. Pu-erh originates in Yunnan province, China. Unlike other teas, Pu-erh continues evolving after production through aging and fermentation. Some Pu-erh teas are intentionally aged for years, others for decades. The resulting flavors can be earthy, woody, sweet, mineral, leathery, or surprisingly smooth. For many tea enthusiasts, Pu-erh becomes a lifelong area of exploration. No two are exactly alike. What's fascinating is that all 6 categories begin with the same leaf. The differences emerge through human craftsmanship. A tea master decides how the leaves are handled, how long they oxidize, whether they are roasted, whether they are aged, whether they are compressed. The tea's identity emerges through those decisions. This is one reason tea is so endlessly fascinating. Every category opens the door to hundreds, sometimes thousands of variations. A lifetime of exploration can begin with a single cup. If you're new to tea, don't feel pressure to understand everything immediately. Choose one category, spend some time with it, notice its character, then explore another. Tea rewards curiosity more than expertise. And perhaps that's the most important lesson. The 6 types are not just a taxonomy. They are an invitation to slow down, to pay attention, to discover how one remarkable plant can express itself in so many different ways. The 6 types are not 6 different plants. They are 6 different expressions of the same leaf. And that journey is inexhaustible. As TeaMinded continues, we'll keep exploring tea culture, craftsmanship, tea rituals, mindfulness, and intentional living through the lens of tea. But today, I hope this episode gives you a useful map for navigating the fascinating world of tea. Thank you for listening to TeaMinded. If you enjoyed this episode, follow the podcast and share it with someone who is curious about tea or just beginning their tea journey. And until next time, put the kettle on, explore something new, and stay tea-minded.